Speed and action, Rich.
That's the most frequently asked question I get. Everywhere I go, people ask me, how do I get bigger? How do I put that size on? And the obvious answer is eating. You want to get big, you have to eat. You got to eat more. The more you eat, the bigger you get. And it sounds simple, but for some reason, people just can't comprehend that the more food, the better. Let's say you eat 5 meals a day. Well, try 6. 2 weeks later, try 7. 2 weeks later, try 8. 2 weeks later, try 9, and so on and so forth. Basically, you're always pushing to be better in every aspect.
Let me catch you there. You flubbed that one line.
Yeah, I know.
It's sounding almost exactly like the other one, though.
Like what?
Like the other one that you talked about.
Oh, okay.
Eat more. So maybe we can just talk about adding more calories. So maybe a little more science to it.
Yeah.
As far as protein, carbs, grams,
Okay.
instead of just eating more, because we covered that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's good. It's real, but just the same concept.
All right.
With different words.
Got it.
You have a vast vocabulary. Come on. You good, Duran?
Still running was a special attack.
You're wasting film.
Okay.
All right. It's hard. Good, Duran?
Still running was a special attack.
You're wasting film. All right. It's hard to find good health these days. And action, Rich.
That's the most frequently asked question I get is, about eating and eating to get big. And obviously we know the more you eat, the bigger you get. So you got to pound down those calories. But you also have to pay attention to carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And carbohydrates are basically for a reason. You need to fuel the body. So, pre-workout, you're taking a lot of carbohydrates. Post-workout, even more carbohydrates to replenish the glycogen in the muscle. So for instance, for breakfast, I might, obviously have my Mutant Mayhem shake and maybe some oatmeal to give me the carbs needed to fuel me through the workout. After the workout, I'll have my rehab shake, but more importantly than that, I have a big breakfast, which consists of lots of carbs to replenish my glycogen and refuel my muscles. And as far as the protein's concerned, I believe protein is a little bit overrated as far as, bodybuilder need to take in 80 grams of protein per meal. I think carbs play a big role in building muscle and protein also, but protein, I would say for me, I keep it around 50 to 60 grams a meal, which a lot of people look at my size and think that's not enough. But from my experience over the years, I found that that's plenty. And, I do have concern over my kidneys and my health and so forth. So basically a meal plan for me for the day would be oatmeal and mutant shake in the morning, rehab, and for after post-workout, basically I'm looking at 2 cups of oatmeal, some fruit, and some egg whites. And then I might have my mutant mass shake about an hour and a half to 2 hours after that. And then it's time for lunch. And lunch is basically chicken breast, rice, and a vegetable of my choice. And then mid-afternoon, another mutant mass shake. And then dinner. Usually at night, I lower my carbs a little bit because there's no reason, to take in a lot of carbs at night. So I'm just basically going to go to bed. So I'm looking at, steak, salad, vegetables. And then before bed, I usually have my mutant whey protein shake. So I'm looking at about 6 meals a day. There was a time when I was taking in 10 to 12 meals a day. That's when I was trying to put on size. And at this point, I'm just kind of happy with the size. I'm just trying to refine the muscle that I have. So for all you out there that are trying to get huge, the more the better. So 10 to 12 meals, that's what I would go for. You want to get big, you have to eat big.
And cut there. That was perfect. So speed and action, Rich.
That's one of the most frequently asked questions I get is basically, what to eat, how to get big. And we all know the obvious answer is you got to eat big to get big. So the more the better. And a lot of people have fast metabolisms and they obviously have to eat more than people with slower metabolism. So everybody's different. Not everyone is the same. Not everybody is going to have the same diet. So you have to figure out what's best for you. I recommend definitely a lot of carbs in the morning before you work out, a lot of carbs after you work out. And as the day progresses, you slowly lower the carbs. At night, you're not going to be burning any calories. So basically protein before you go to bed to refuel the body and repair the muscles while you sleep. So the truth is, a lot of people don't realize we actually grow while we're sleeping. You don't grow while you work out. Working out, you're tearing down the muscle. While you're sleeping, that's when the muscles are repairing. So it's very important to have a lot of protein at night before you go to bed. My basically daily diet regimen looks like I wake up, have some oatmeal, maybe 2 cups of oatmeal, and I have my Mutant Mayhem shake to energize me through my workout. Right after the workout, within seconds, I'm drinking my Rehab after workout drink. And about maybe 10 minutes after that, I'm sitting down eating breakfast, which is basically consists of 12 egg whites and 2 cups of oatmeal. My next meal of the day, mid-afternoon before lunch, is basically my Mutant Mash Shake, 4 scoops. And about an hour later, I'm eating lunch, 2 chicken breasts, 2 cups of rice, and a vegetable of choice. And mid-after, basically before dinner, another Mutant Mash Shake, 4 scoops. And then dinner is usually a steak and vegetables or salad. There's no reason for me to eat carbs at that time. Like I explained earlier, I'm not going to be doing anything to use energy at that point. So then at night, right before I go to bed, a Mutant Whey protein shake with 0 carbs. And that's what my diet consists of. Now, back in the early days when I was trying to put on as much size as possible, I was eating 12 times a day. And honestly, I ate 12 times every single day. I never ever went a day without eating 12 meals. I'd stay up till 3 in the morning if that's what it took. And that's the mindset you have to reach your goals. You have to do whatever it takes. So if you have a fast metabolism, you're eating 5 meals a day, don't come ask someone like me, how do I get bigger? You're eating 5 meals, try eating 12 meals, and you're not gonna have a question like that, because that's gonna answer it. 12 meals a day is gonna put size on anybody. Obviously, you want to eat the right foods. So as far as proteins, I eat about 50 to 60 grams per meal. I feel protein's somewhat overrated as far as bodybuilders eating 80 to 90 grams a meal. To me, that's a little much, and it's hard on the kidneys, and you have to worry about your health also. So 50 to 60 grams, and that's what I do. And remember, you gotta eat big to get big. So the nutrition aspect of bodybuilding is very important, so don't overlook it.
And let's cut there.
I don't think that Bill Phillips looked at it as, I want to compete against them. I want to destroy them.
If they pass legislation basically making any type of food supplement a prescription item, that would be the end, the death of the entire food supplement industry.
Take your vitamin pill now.
In the 1960s, the sports supplement industry was barely emerging.
I think the reason why Joe Weider was so successful was he had Arnold on his side.
He wasn't selling supplements. He was in the dream business.
Joe Weider was a marketing genius. People would say the promotions or the endorsements back then were cheesy. To me, it wasn't. I loved it.
Fitness was taking off. Fitness became cool. You had a lot of readers that wanted to be like the stars that they idolized.
Bill's strength is his marketing savvy. He's a marketing genius.
It's only vitamin.
The right of American citizens to have free access to dietary supplements of their choice.
Consult your physician. You might as well consult the next guy you meet on the street. They don't know a damn thing about vitamins and nutrition.
The dietary supplement industry became the #2 most regulated industry. Nuclear, dietary supplements, pharmaceutical. We are more regulated than drugs.
They come in and you need to allow the FDA. They have jurisdiction.
The enforcement is kind of the questionable side of it, and how do they really get a handle on this monster?
A lot of people tell me that the dietary supplement industry is completely unregulated. It's the wild, wild west out there. It's a free-for-all. That could not be further from the truth.
A dietary supplement is not allowed to have a side effect. I always say the pharmaceutical has to have a minimum of 100 side effects in order for it to be a drug.
And now, it's a $40 billion industry and growing.
That's the really interesting thing, is the cast of characters from the 80s, when it was kind of iffy, to now when it's a lot more legitimate.
They made it sound cutting edge, revolutionary, and different, and I want that. That's cool.
We are in this industry to improve our health. It's not just a vanity project here. We're working on our lifeline. We eat a certain way to improve our health. We train a certain way to improve our health. Supplements are just that. They supplement your work, your graft, your nutrition.
They demonize dietary supplements, but they say all you need is real food. Well, what's a real food?
They pump you up and get you hard, stronger, faster, bigger.
Doc, I want to take this weight gain. I want to take this pre-workout. No way. That stuff, we don't know what's in that. It could be, no way. I'm not going to give you, it's going to kill the industry, bottom line.
So I must have drank so much protein powder from age 15 to 18 that my head was going to explode.
I believed in metrics so much that I would probably punch somebody in the face if they tried to take it away from me.